Well, hello there, and happy Friday. Hi, my name is Charity Wambui Cavanaugh, and I'm a life dating and love coach to high achieving single women over 40 who have not dated in a while. So, if you're listening, you are in the right place, and if you're not, don't fit that. Please share this video with somebody who does. So, what if I told you that one of the most important decisions that I made on my journey to find love was to say yes to almost every date I was asked on, including with men that I wasn't remotely sure about whether they fit my requirements? Hear my story. So, when I gave myself permission to date at 35, I made a deliberate decision. So, I had not dated in 10 years, no dates, no love, no nothing. And I was 35. And so I've been sharing my story, but if you're just listening to this for the first time, then, for many reasons, I thought the idea of dating was wrong. I was very, religious at the time. I'm still a Jesus follower. But at the time, the things that I misapplied, that was taught wrong to me, that made me not date at all, right? A very extreme case, but I feel like extreme cases actually make me qualified to teach and share some of this stuff, right? So anyway, I gave myself permission to date, and that was a very, very deliberate lesson. And I would say yes to any guy, who asked me out, as long as he was not married, not in a committed relationship, didn't look dangerous or weird, right? Like that was the only filter. Like he was decent and he seemed respectable, I would say yes. Um, I didn't look at, was he my type? Was he spiritual enough? I just looked at, is he a decent human being? And that was pretty much my filter. So when I did that and I allowed myself, I gave myself permission to date. I went on more dates in 12 months than ever in my entire life before that point, right? Some were wonderful, some were hilariously bad, right? Some actually became good friends, and one of them became my husband. But more than any individual man, what those dates gave me was clarity, real earned experience, clarity about what I wanted. So now when I reflect back, and in my profession as a dating coach, I'm a certified dating coach, by the way. Now have come to understand, that there's two types of dating, right? There's recreational dating, which is healthy, by the way, and very good, where you are more social, you're more going out there, you're meeting men, you're socializing, you are putting yourself out there to understand what you like, what you don't like. And this, of course, you definitely need some boundaries because you don't want to find yourself in a situationship or getting attached. Probably some physical boundaries would be good. And you are just really in a self-discovery process, which is a very, very healthy thing for adult people, right, who want to socialize, right? And then there's more dating for a life partner. And this is where you're only going out with people who fit most of what you're looking for, your requirement. Of course, you don't know for sure, and there's that process of testing and vetting and getting to know guys, but you're not in the fun recreational space. So two types of dating. So for you, if you have not dated in a while, I'm talking 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I always recommend with my clients to do a little recreational dating. Go out, give yourself 3, 5, 10 dates just to get back into it, just to remind yourself what it means to connect with a guy, just to remind yourself what it feels like to dress on a date, just to build your confidence and to build your clarity and to help you socialize and increase improve your social skills, work on your social skills, work on your dating skills, you know get more skills that will help you to be better in a to be more successful in a relationship. So that's what I recommend, and that's what I gave myself permission to do. Now, did I recreationally date forever? No, I did not. At some point I did get tired and I was like, okay, I've checked in like, okay, I'm normal. I'm a woman. I'm attracted to men. Men are attracted to me. I'm having fun. I've met all kinds of guys. And at some point I was like, okay, I think I really want to meet my person. And it's so interesting that when I now made that decision that I want to meet my person, but I still continued the habit of dating, my husband showed up in six short months after that, right? So what's the lesson here? What I say is that you need to be dating multiple men. I usually recommend at least three. Somebody you're getting to know, fresh, somebody you are have knowing for like 2 3 dates, and maybe somebody who you're vetting out, and you're just keeping rinsing and repeating this process, right? This is not playing games, right? Because unless you have an explicit conversation about exclusivity, you're both free, and you need to use that freedom to learn. And I recommend holding out on exclusivity, right? Until you meet that person who aligns with your requirements, you have vetted him, you spend time with him, and now you can go exclusive and sort of like let the others go. That's what I recommend. So if you have, maybe I'm talking to the woman like who've been dating a lot, and but you've been dating one man at a time, and this is how we mostly women do it. You just date one guy at a time, and then 8 months later you're not exclusive, and you're just tired, right? Or you found yourself in a situationship without even a conversation, and you just went all in, right? We don't want to do that. You want to invest in somebody who you have time, and I mean time and your energy and attention, in somebody who is worth it and who has shown that he is the one who wins, who wins among all the guys. So normalize dating broadly, right? Not in desperation. It's wisdom. It's how you become the woman who knows exactly what she wants and recognizes her guy when she's arrived. All right. So share this with someone who needs to hear this, right? Let's not settle. Like, this is a strategy, right? This is something that actually works. And if you're listening to me and you're like, okay, Wambui, how the heck how the heck will I do that, right? How will I do that? I am happy to have a conversation with you. Let's get on a discovery call. Let's hear what your challenges are. Let's hear what where you're coming from, and if my one-on-one coaching is a great step for you, I will let you know how I can assist you. But you will still get a lot of value from the call, right? All right. Thanks for watching. Today I decided to go live. It's a Friday. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and hope you have good plans for the weekend. And I've actually missed these lives, but Facebook deletes them after 30 days, so that's really annoying. But anyway, I'll see if I can download this and share it on my feed and keep it permanently there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you either in the next video or in the next live, and definitely schedule that discovery call, and let's move you forward. All right, take care and have an awesome weekend.